Ajax is so good for this fight. His berries are actually going to keep everybody safe.
Powering shield at light speed. Changing max.
When you see the circles on the ground, you want to go ahead and stand in those, and then it'll end up blowing up after you stand in those circles for long enough. Now, when the enemy is enraged, what you want to go ahead and do is find the totem that has the face covered. And once you find the totem that has the face covered, you can sit in there, pass the AoE, and you'll be good to go.
Powering shield at light speed.
We can get a whole lot more damage out of this setup. Your boys kind of just shooting, but we did tank a lot. We finally got our first Ascendant update, and while we're getting updates in this game, Milton is updating Florida. I don't know if someone made the Avatar angry or Captain Planet or what's going on, but we have been getting clapped up. By we, I mean not me. I'm not over there. We have the Enduring Legacy right here with the weak point damage and these rolls, and we have half aiming here, and this is their basic setup. So as long as you are hitting those weak points, you're able to get more damage out of this than you would with edging shot. Now, in my case for this fight, since, you know, it's a new fight, I haven't played this game in a bit, I was not hitting the weak point very often at all. So edging shot would have given me more damage in that particular situation. So let's talk about the good old build for Enzo. This is the Immortal Enzo build that we uploaded a little while ago. Here we have our reactor, skill duration, as well as that skill cooldown. And then with our components, we're pretty much just stacking up as much HP and resistance as possible. So we have the max HP here, MP recovery out of combat, which really didn't do anything for us because we're always getting hit because we're just kind of just trolling around. These are the best rolls for the good old sensor for this fight. Defense and MP recovery modifier for our memory. And then the big thing here is going to be the toxin resistance as well as the max shield. And then for your inversion reinforcement, something that I did not do was swap this over to the toxin resistance, which would have been pretty good. So for our modules, the one thing that I ended up swapping out was I dropped my skill extension, which is going to give you some more skill duration so that way you hit the perfect loop. I put in the perfect anti-venom. So this is for the poison immunity. The damage itself from the poison is not an issue. The issue is that you're not recovering mana when you are taking damage. So this MP recovery in combat does not mean anything if you are taking that dot damage. So we just threw this on real quick. Don't need to swap up any of the mod slots or anything from the last old video. And honestly, you can have less things modded out in general. Yo, how are you liking the update, by the way? I think there's a bunch of opportunity to give more damage to certain descendants. I think Gley is probably going to spike a bit. And then Enzo should be able to get a little bit more damage out of certain setups. So we are in a pretty decent spot right now. We'll see how this game goes. If you guys have any questions about anything, go ahead and let me know. And if you want to do some good old runs, you might do a little bit of gaming.